going on, everyone? I'm trying to figure out where the comment section is at here in my screen, but I don't freaking see it no more. It's been so long that I don't do a live, so I'm trying to find it real quick. You guys are currently witnessing somebody freak out right before going live, so trying to get everything situated, but I don't see my freaking comment section. Let's see the comment section. Where the heck is it? I don't see my comment section. I'm about to freak out. Where the heck is it? Usually I have a section where I can see the comments. I'm trying to see it. View.
Hoy Nomas Podcast Live, where we will react to videos, talk about current trending events, and possibly one or two conspiracies. So let's sit back, relax, and let's chat.
Hoy Nomas.
Welcome back to Nomas Podcast Live. I haven't done a live in quite a bit of time, so I might be all over the place. I'm getting used to it once again. It's just, to be quite honest, it's our daughter has had a different sleeping schedule lately. So, like, just last night, she went to sleep. I think it was like 10 o'clock, and I was with her little bike, like just throughout the whole living room, just making sure that she wasted all that energy back and forth. And finally, she went to sleep. And right now, Chilo's trying to put her back to sleep. Um, if I currently didn't do it live, I was going to be doing a podcast with Chelo, but right now Chelo's taking care of the baby. So thank you, Chelo, for taking care of the baby so I can hop on this live. And yeah, so I can get some content out. I don't know if you guys caught this, but I was mentioning before I went live that I can't see the comment section. Not that you guys are dropping any comments, but usually I'm able to see the comment section so I can like upload the comments to the screen. But for some reason, I'm not able to see that here. So yeah, I might be a little rusty. I'm not sure if it's one of my current one of my current screens is um blocking that view, but I don't think so. Usually it's pretty clear. But I do have my phone on the side in case you guys do drop any comments, and so I can drop or just give some feedback based on that. But man, that sucks. Hopefully I'm able to figure that out before I actually dive into like the topics that I have on hand. But yeah, super excited. It's once again, like I've mentioned before, doing lives is so freaking nerve wracking. One, because like you can't stop and record and pretty much stop recording then proceed, right? It's everything is live, which it's a challenge that I've always wanted to like tackle. Um, when I do the podcast, like with a guest, we don't stop anyways, right? But the benefit is that you have the other person to feed off from. So, and here um, currently here it's just me, like on the screen by myself. And shout out Julian, I do see your comment here. I'm able to see it here, but I can't see it on my screen for some reason. I can't see the window for my comment section. Just give me 1 minute and I'll see if I can figure the comment section out real quick. Show hide comment reactions. There we go. I found it. I was able to freaking find it. Let's see if it's working now. Let me see. There we go. I figured it out. Thank you, Julian. Woo! Oh man, I feel so much better now that I can freaking react to the comment section. This is why I like doing lives, because I'm able to interact with you guys. Man, thank you, Julian. I'm able to see that now. I feel so much freaking better. And as always, I am gonna be having the number here for the podcast in case one of you guys that are joining me wants to call in and talk about a specific subject. Like I always say, it's a very few of us that actually join in when I have the live. So I want to create a community of all of us being able to talk, as mentioned in the past. So this is the number in case in case you guys want to call in. Just give me a heads up that you guys do want to call in if that is the case. As always, I drop a new episode every Wednesday 6 p.m. So a new podcast episode every Wednesday, and I'm gonna try to proceed doing the lives on Sundays as always 8 o'clock. So yeah, it's just been a little challenging now figuring out our baby girl schedule and all that, but we're here, we're doing it, and I love this. I love the interaction with you guys. So yeah, here we go. So I actually, right before I did the live, where I cooked out, just made some burgers for the family or whatnot, and usually when I cook out, I since I have the freaking charcoal already going, I take advantage and I throw in a couple chicken breasts, so I can have for the rest of the week and so on and so forth. Finally, after I cooked out like a couple burgers for me and Cello, I threw in my chicken, and I was as soon as I was putting him into my Tupperware, Cello stepped out, and I was gonna be like, oh, you know what? I'm so proud of myself that I used very small amount of charcoal for everything that we cooked. And as soon as I said that, I freaking my chicken fell to the ground. I was like, no, my meal preps. But when it comes down to those situations, I really try not to get to me. Like it bugged me so much because like that was gonna be my food for the week, at least for work. And but I try to just like I have no control over that. It happened already. Like, and I feel like many times it's the way that we react to certain events in our life can be very impactful, right? Because I could have been pissed. I could have like said something to Chelo like, "Oh, you distracted me" or something. Yeah, but yeah, I just let it go, and I still Chelo was like, "Oh, just pick it up," like the 5 minute rule type of thing, and I was like, "Heck no, man." I've done it in the past, but this time around, I was just like, nah, it is what it is, you know. Um, Long story short, I just put it in the Tupperware, and I'm just gonna save it for Teddy. Teddy eats a lot of the food that we eat anyway, so he eats human food. Teddy's my pup. I think he's he stepped out. But yeah, so that happened, and then right now quickly took a shower so I can be ready for the podcast. But I say we get into the topics I have. I do see Julian. I saw other people join in, but I'm not sure who else is left on the live. But yeah, long story short, we're gonna get into the first story, and then yeah, we'll get started. If you guys have any comments, I'm gonna be reading off the comment section here, and then we'll take it from there. All right, so the first story right now that I want to get into, that literally I just saw it a couple minutes ago, and not minutes, like maybe like an hour or two ago, that I saw this freaking clip and I was like, what the heck's going on? So what happens is Rampage Jackson, a retired UFC fighter, he became a streamer just recently, and he became super popular. This is Rampage Jackson right here. He used to be one of the top freaking UFC fighters. And now he's a live streamer. For some reason, I get all of his clips on my algorithm, and to be honest, all of his clips are freaking hilarious. Like, he's just like taking off on Kick and TikTok and everywhere, right? But I just recently saw a clip that I guess his son, he's talked in the past that his son, obviously he kind of has to live on his shadow, right? Because everybody tries to compare his son to him, to Rampage Jackson. And now I feel like he has a lot of like big shoes to fill, because one, Rampage Jackson was a huge freaking UFC fighter, a star. Now he's becoming super popular on social media. So the son has a lot of pressure. And I saw this clip that I was kind of like, okay, what's going on here? And here, I'll just show you guys. And this is what the video stated. Rampage Jackson was live streaming at a wrestling event. Then this happened.
Psycho Stu.
What, you don't know me?
Hell no. Yeah.
Hey, I think that's a little.
Oh,
you gonna sell it? He's not a fucking worker, bro. Calm down.
yeah. What the fuck was that?
You're good.
What the fuck was that?
You don't sell it? No, he's not a fucking worker, bro.
Okay, so right there, first of all, I was like, what the heck is going on, right? I thought it was all freaking like I thought it was all part of their freaking like play action or whatnot, because I don't know if you guys caught that after he freaking slams the beer can to Rampage Jackson's son to the head. He's like, hey, are you gonna sell it? Like, hey, are you gonna like proceed with the freaking like the show, right? And for some reason it didn't seem acted. Check this out.
Bro.
What the fuck was that? Hold on. I don't play that shit, bro.
Sorry.
No, I will fuck him
we're
up,
good.
bro.
I know you will.
No.
We're good.
I will fuck him up, bro. I don't play that shit.
Yeah, so he was pretty upset. Like, at first I thought it was all acted out, but then when he slammed the beer can, like, oh man, that's huge disrespect if Rampage Jackson's son wasn't like part of this, or he didn't even know what was going on. But unfortunately, I guess some other videos after my algorithm, it's crazy, the TikTok algorithm, right? Because once you see a video, then you start getting more and more videos of that same person or that same topic or whatnot. So after I watched that video, there was another video. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to play the whole thing, but it really, I guess his son, Rampage Jackson's son, wanted to take revenge, and then this happened. But I thought they had squashed everything, and apparently they didn't. Check this out. So this is the moment where Rampage Jackson not only body slams him, but continuously strikes him while wrestler was already pretty much knocked out. So right there, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to play the whole thing, but he literally body slams him. And at this point, the wrestler is already knocked out, because here, let me play the body slam. His head hit the canvas pretty hard right there, and he continues to strike this wrestler like on and off. Like, I'm gonna try to play a little bit and then stop it, just because I'm not sure how much I can play this video. But people were in the audience, they were confused whether this was part of the wrestling event. You know how wrestling, a lot of it, it's kind of like already like uh they have a script to follow, so people were confused. Even the referee, he didn't know how to react, and but he's actually striking the wrestler there. I'll play that. I'll play that much, because I'm not sure if I don't want to get like a strike on on this live, right? But yeah, like, he continues to strike like his face on and on. I'll play a little bit more. Oh, there, I'll play that. And then the ref is like, he didn't really step into like after the fact. Let me see if I can fast forward. Let me see. Finally, right there, that's when the rest of the wrestlers are like, what the heck's going on? So they finally pulled him off from this other wrestler. That's the wrestler that crashed that beer can to Rampage Jackson's son, and finally all the wrestlers finally pulled him off. But yeah, it was a crazy freaking story that I saw. But apparently it's all it is the wrestler after the fact had said like, oh, I'm sorry, I thought you were part of the act. When he when he slammed that beer can to Rampage Jackson's son on the head, he, after the fact, he's like, hey, you know what, I'm sorry, I thought this was so like all a play for your video, like I was trying to get your reactions, whatnot. He apologized like 3 different times, but Rampage Jackson's son took offense of that, because obviously he doesn't want to be disrespected. He has a lot of pressure as his son to be looked down as a fool. So this was his way to kind of like showcase that, no, I am that guy, right? And keep in mind, he's also a UFC fighter now, an up and coming UFC fighter. So a lot of people are reacting here. I'll showcase some of the comments, see what people are saying. So, so this is what pretty much people are saying. They're saying, wait, Hook's a little too real. How did let bro get off 20 face shots? See, this is exactly what I'm saying. 20 face shots before anyone intervented. Humanity's done for. Hold on, why the Hook's connecting? Yeah, it was crazy. So why look? Yeah, everybody's freaking going off. It was bad. You guys can search it up, and I'm sure you guys can find it on TikTok. But yeah, so apparently it looks like he might get some jail time from this event, from this happening. But it's very unfortunate, because he could have easily, like, I don't know, done the same thing back and so on and so forth, and just kind of squashed it, let it go. But he didn't. He just wanted to prove himself, and just by the way that he reacts, it might freaking harm his whole career after the fact. Wait a minute. I think I see my first super chat here. Let me see if I can see it. Let me see if I can pull it up. No, I can't freaking pull up the super chats. Let me see. Sorry. Oh man, I'm really trying to pull up this this comment here. And for some reason, oh, there we go. I see it here now. Oh man, I can't pull it up. Oh no. Let me see if I can pull up another one. Sorry. Technical difficulties. Why can't I pull up freaking comments now? One second. I was able to pull up Julian's. Okay, so I can pull up Julian's. Huh. Sorry, apologize. Maybe I can just pull up Julian's? Oh no. Dang, my first super chat and I can't pull it up. Fuck. I'm sorry, man. Let me see if I can do it again. Okay, I can see that. There we go. Whew, sorry, it's because I think it was a lot a long one. So wait, I think it is this one. So I got my first super chat on the live, and it says pair character putting his hand in front of his mouth while blushing. Oh, what the heck? Oh, I think he dropped an emoji, but I can't see it here. Oh yeah, I can see it here. I can see it on my phone, but I can't see it on I can't see it on the live. Let me see. There. Oh man, I feel so proud, man. My first super chat on a live stream. I'm gonna take a screenshot of this. Oh, this is so badass, dude. Thank you. Thank you all. To appreciate that a lot. So, oh shit. So okay, now see, I'm a little bit rusty, but here I'm gonna do a little bit of roll call. I see a couple of you guys on the live, and we'll continue with the rest of the live stream right here. So I see Aldo. Obviously, you just dropped the super chat. I really appreciate that. I'm beyond grateful for that. I see the same comment right now. Look who's back. Look who's back. Glad to be back here. Cool. Appreciate that. I see Mr. Dino as well. Toño, glad to see you, brother. Appreciate that. Man, I really, really miss doing these. And you guys make it all worth it. Hola, good topics. Sub Dino. See, you guys are saying what's up to each other. That's what's up. I appreciate that. Let me see. And then I see Julian in what the heck? Wait, Julian dropped a super chat? I didn't see that. Julian ain't gonna outshine me. Good live, you figured it out. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Oh man, man. Honestly, to be quite honest, oh shit, Dino too. Damn, thank you, brother. Oh man. Oh man, thank you. Thank you. I really, really appreciate that. And to be honest, it's not about the super chats or anything like that. I just, more than anything, oh man, more than anything, I just want to create a community that if you guys want to talk about anything, like, dude, this is the platform. I want to create a platform that if you guys want to talk about a specific topic, for like, for instance, paranormal activities, if you guys just want to talk about something you guys just want to air out, like, I want to be able to provide that, especially for the community that we're building here, you know. Man, this is super beautiful. I'm so thankful for all of this, and yeah, thank you guys. To be quite honest, before I continue with the rest of the topics, it's social media. Doing social media, it's hard, right? Because one, you have to build your audience, and two is like, one, like, obviously you have your full-time job, you have your family, you have your responsibilities, you have your chores to do, but then at the same time you have to figure out how to freaking live stream. You have to figure out how to, like, you know, like, pull up comments into the freaking video. There's so many things behind the scenes just to create content here. Obviously, there's other people that have been doing it for years and all that, but just to compete with those people, it's super hard. So I really appreciate the community that we're building here, like I said. And if it's not only me pulling up videos, if you guys want to talk about a specific topic, feel free to freaking send me the messages here, or the comments, or the links. I do have Instagram or the WhatsApp channel that you guys can send me the links to react to, or you guys can call in, and we'll go ahead and we'll pull them up if you guys want to talk about something, you know. That's more than anything, that's why I want to do the live streams or the podcast. At the end of the day, I'm a strong believer that everybody's life is a story to tell, and that's why I brought up people that have, like, no freaking social media, but they have an amazing story that it can touch somebody's life and create a positive outcome for somebody else, right? Or give motivation, encouragement to continue on with life. And that's mainly why I wanted to do the podcast in the first place. So yeah, so I'm glad you guys are joining here. I don't know what the hell's going on in the free in the comment section. Uh, Not the LGBTQ community or what? Don't get nah, it's not that. I mean, nothing against that, but yeah, no, none of that. I don't know how to remove that. What the hell? What's going on in the freaking comment section? What the heck? Yeah, I don't know. I'm like completely lost. But yeah, well, if you guys can fill me in, go ahead. But all right, so let me know what you guys think about like that freaking first story that we shared. It's very unfortunate. I'm very curious what's gonna happen with Rampage Jackson's son. Um, yeah, I'm very because he could easily. There, people are already talking about like him going to jail. Like even Rampage Jackson, he's still like, hey man, like even if I have to bail him out, I'll bail him out. So he's already expecting his son going to jail. But it's very unfortunate. One moment, like I said earlier, when I dropped my chicken breast for the week freaking meal preps, I could have reacted so freaking like aggressively, like like. But hey, it is what it is. Things happen, and knock on wood, right? Because there are certain things that there's times when people cut you off in the road, you want to get off, like, hey, what the heck? You want to do so much freaking like a scene, but that scene can change your life, right? It's happened that I know. There was an actor that he did exactly that. He stood out. He came out of the car because of a road rage incident, and I think he either pushed or punched this older gentleman. The older gentleman fell, hit his head on the concrete sidewalk, and lost his life. And now he's like doing, I believe, life in jail. It's very unfortunate. Uh, Oh man, now I'm freaking nervous now that we have Miss Summer Reborn Doll. Man, this, if you guys don't know, this is Paloma. Paloma has she's a successful YouTuber, over 11,000 on YouTube, over 55,000 followers on TikTok. So I'm so glad you were able to make it here on the live. As mentioned, I think Paloma had mentioned to you that I do lives here and there on Sundays 8 o'clock. So it's just random topics. Pero si algún día gustas, to hop on the live, te mando un Zoom, y como le hicimos la última vez, we can do a live here on Sundays as well. So thank you for joining. Mr. Yak Yak, I do see. Yeah, there we go. You see, Yak Yak, thank you for joining. You see, el Damián se acuerda de Paloma. Man, I feel so blessed today, man. Thank you guys. You guys are really um, making my Sunday. Thank you. I'm glad you guys joined in. Um, I don't know what the heck's going on in the comment section. What the heck? Just don't drop the soap. Who's dropping the soap? What the heck's going on in this? Oh man, I don't know what the heck's going on. All right, well, if somebody wants to call in, you guys can call in. But otherwise, I'll continue with the rest of the podcast topics. Man, I just see ¿Qué pasa, carnal? Yeah, I see so many different things. But all right, so in the past, I think it was. We're gonna continue on with the rest of the topics I have. So about like I think it was like 2 months ago or some sort, there was a video topic that we talked about Valeria Marquez. So Valeria Marquez, it went super viral, her incident where she was live streaming and she was unalived from what it appeared to be some sort of Uber delivery person, right? They told her, hey Valeria, and then she muted her live, and that's when she got unalived. She got a couple of strikes on her body, and it went super viral because there's so much freaking questions to that incident on who did what. Was it the actual delivery person? Was it her friends that set her up? So many different things. So now it appears that there has been a video where Vivian, Valeria Marquez's friend, she accidentally admits it was her that turned off the live, but this whole story before all of this broke out was that she wasn't even there, but she, by mistake, she admitted she was the one that turned off the live.
Es que no quiero hablar de ese tema. Pero bueno, pues obviamente ustedes saben que en el último momento pues se empezó a ver como feo. Entonces apagué el en vivo y nomás. Apagaron el en vivo.
So right there, she said apagué el en vivo, like, and then she corrected herself.
El en vivo y entonces apagué el en vivo y nomás. Apagaron el en vivo y literal lo primero que hice fue marcarle a su tío. De que dije que no sé qué acaba de pasar porque la neta no lo estaba viendo bien, pero creo que pasó esto. Entonces en eso yo fui a mi closet, me puse lo primero que encontré, güey, literal el outfit que traía estaba de la verga. O sea, me encontré unos pantalones que creo que estaban hasta sucios, una chamarrita y me fui. Pero la neta yo de donde vivo al local de Vale hago horas de camino. O sea, hice casi una hora de camino. Entonces cuando yo llegué, pues ya estaba de que toda la policía y así, ya estaba de que...
So right there, she after she corrected herself, she went back to the story, the original story that she said that she called her uncles, and then she went to Valeria Marquez's shop. But people caught that, and the way that she says everything, it looks very like if she's just talking about her day-to-day life, like nothing happened. She's very calm and she's doing lives, and keep in mind that nothing ever happened to this girl. She never got sentenced, and they just kind of like let the case go, and they said that it had to do with, you know, people that are doing illegal things, and they just left everything be, and this girl is like living her best life on social media, and she's still doing her thing.
Otra amiga con la que me iba hablando y pues ya no pude hacer nada, la neta. No pude entrar a su local, no pude despedirme después, no pude hacer nada.
No, and yeah, no, nobody ever got arrested from this. Till this day, I think they just kind of like let it be, right? They said it had to do with like some sort of narco or whatnot, and they just let it be, and they just kind of closed the case with that. And yeah, there's so many questions to this story, and that's it. They just let it go. This girl's out there just still doing lives, and nothing ever happened. And unfortunately, there's so many different cases out there, and especially in Mexico, that these things happened and nothing ever gets resolved. Now keep in mind, this went a super viral worldwide, and all the eyes were on this case, and nothing happened. So now keep in mind, for the smaller cases that don't even get the publicity, it's so bad. It's so bad in Mexico, everywhere around the world. This can happen everywhere, right? But especially in Mexico, you know that everything, like, people get paid off, and cops, and yeah, money talks for sure in Mexico, everywhere in the world, right? But in Mexico, it's very well known that things like this happen often. So it's very unfortunate. But also with this Valeria case incident, there was a lot of conspiracy behind it. And one of the, actually, when we dropped the podcast, there was a few people out there that were even questioning whether Valeria Marquez had actually passed away. And they were even wondering if it was a cover-up, that she just wanted to fake her death and start a new life. And now some videos have been surfacing on TikTok and social media that people are questioning whether or not Valeria Marquez is alive. So this is the video that Valeria Marquez is alive and has gotten cosmetic surgery.
Mucha atención, al parecer, Valeria Márquez se realizó varios cambios.
So this is where they're saying that this is Valeria Marquez after surgery. I'm not sure if I fully believe this one in specific, but they're saying that this is now Vivian's best friend, Valeria Marquez, and they're doing some comparison here showcasing that is Valeria Marquez, but with surgery. I'm not too sure. I think there's a lot of differences, but you never know. Like this girl, I think she has black hair. Um, not well, black hair, yeah, but brown or dark black eyes, brown eyes. When Valeria Marquez had very light eyes, so not sure. And then they were talking about the lips, so on and so forth. So there's a lot of differences, but a lot of things can happen with surgery, right? So let's look at some of the comments that they were saying. So this person doesn't believe it. Nada que ver, es totalmente absurdo lo que insinúan. Justicia para Valeria Márquez, I agree with that. No es ella, ahora Valeria es como era Vivian Morena y la Vivian Rubia cambiaron sus papeles, estaban de acuerdo en todo, por eso en la otra no tenía. So this person is pretty much saying that it was all a setup and now they kind of switch roles. And yeah, so now people don't really have that argument, I guess. But yeah, I don't know. And then I have another video that kind of showcases and that supposedly they feel like they caught some more evidence on Valeria Marquez now being alive. Let me show you guys. So let me show you guys. So here's the evidence of Valeria Marquez still being alive. So right there, one of the key things that they're showcasing is the watch. They're showcasing the watch right there. And look at this new girl that is very close friends with Vivian. So you see her with the watch and this bracelet. And now the same girl that I just showed you guys is wearing that exact same bracelet and watch. Look. Who knows? People in the comment section, they're also saying that, oh, Vivian took all her belongings and gifted Valeria Marquez jewelry and clothes to her new friend. But I don't know. I always like to keep an open mind. And who knows? Who knows? It might be like that's something that I also questioned, to be honest, the very first time that I heard of this case, because when Valeria Marquez got unalived, they were saying that the blood that was coming out looked too fake or acted out. So who knows? I'm not gonna disregard these videos, but for sure something to think about and to consider. Let me see what you guys are saying in the comment section. What the heck is going on now? So I see a detective. Let's see. Makes me think of Chinese food with the cat in the box. What the heck's going on? Oh man, what the heck is going on? Who Chinese food hits different. Plus, they usually pack it to the top. You know what, bro? You're freaking right. But oh man, like you know what? I don't even know what the heck they be serving at Chinese food places now. Like, I loved Chinese food, right? The noodles, the freaking orange chicken. But I've seen so many different videos online that I don't know if they're really serving chicken out there, man, especially at these Chinese food places. There was a recent video that a girl was at, I believe it was Chinese food, that she was eating her food, and then next thing you know, she ends up, I guess, biting into a jaw, and you can see the teeth of what appears to be a dog. So I don't know. I don't know, man. Everything's super questionable at Chinese food places. Like many times, you don't even know like what the heck you're eating. Let me see if I can pull it up. A woman eats Chinese with teeth. Let me see if that comes up. Oh yeah, I came. Oh wait, is this one or not? Let me see what. I think it was something like this. It might be this one. Yeah, it might be that one. That she was eating and biting into something, and then for some reason she found this in her food. Freaking nasty. So I don't know, man. Like I don't know. I think I think I'll play it safe and order like shrimp and maybe from Panda Express. But even Panda Express, you don't know what the heck you're eating. So there's so many different ingredients out there. But yeah, for sure, Chinese food place is very sketchy. I do give you that, Julian. They freaking pack you the whole plate with so much food that yeah, it literally like 2 3 people can can eat from it. Um, so let me see. Bonus points if they got pigeons inside the restaurant. Yeah, you see, or pigeon. You're right. Or they can be feeding you pigeons. Let me see. Kosher, kosher meat. I'm not sure what kosher is. Um, we're getting off topic, but who's buying Chinese for? Yeah, for sure. Hey, Toño, when are you coming down to San Diego? If you're coming to San Diego, we should all hang out. I'll cook out for sure. Let me see, Mr. Yak Yak. My wife's seen them defeathering a pigeon in one of the. No freaking way. You see yeah, you can't freaking trust um Chinese food places, and they say already that freaking Chinese, well, not Chinese food, but pigeons are like the flying rats, right? And just on TikTok recently, I saw there was this pigeon that I believe it was New York, but this pigeon was literally just on the sidewalk, and he was being pulled by a rat into a building. It was freaking wild. Let me see if I can pull that up. Not sure if any of you guys. My algorithm is so freaking crazy. I get the most random things. I think that's why TikTok is so freaking popular, because you get the freaking wildest videos. Let me see. Pigeon gets pulled. Let's see if I can pull it up. Oh yeah, found it.
Somebody help!
It's sad, dude. It's sad, but I mean, I guess it's life.
Somebody help!
Oh shit! I had found it.
Somebody help!
Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday. And right now, you can save £50 per person.
Somebody help!
Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday.
Look right there. The rat pulled him inside. Ah, man, I don't like seeing. It's nature, right? We all freaking see nature, but I personally don't like seeing the circle of life happening in front of my eyes. I prefer not to, because I'm like, oh, poor pigeon, but then at the same time, the rat has to eat. So yeah, it's bad. But now you see how pigeons are like the rats of the sky, and Chinese food places are feeding that to us. It's you have to question everything you eat. But now, what type of food is safe to eat now? Even the food you buy at the grocery stores, you don't know what the heck they're putting in there. But yeah, let's see what's going on in the comments. A lo mejor para el año que viene. Oh, that'll be dope. Angel, get some Chinese food and we'll go to your pad. Heck yeah, let's do it. Especially for Toño. Toño will devour that Chinese food. We'll have Yak Yak and Mr. I Rock the Better Aldo also come through, so you guys can all have Chinese food. Oh man, and not the one in TJ. Not the one in TJ for sure. It's too wild. Those are my retired days for sure. But yeah, let's get into the rest of the podcast episodes with the live stream. Let's see what else I had. Okay. Oh, so the next trend. So this is a trend, and once again, I asked Cello right before I did this live stream, and for some reason, like I guess I'm in a different algorithm on TikTok, but right now there's a current trend with this song called "Ojitos Mentirosos." So this "Ojitos Mentirosos," it's an old song that was very popular. But for some reason, I think it just got remade by Chinito Pacas and it became super popular. And everybody's doing a trend to this video. I can't play the full song. I'll play a little bit of the song, and people started making these trends. Hence, why I put the people with the clown faces or the clown makeup on. So they started making trends of this song Ojitos Mentirosos. And let me see if I can get um, a quick bio on this song, so you guys can get a little more breakout on this song. Okay, so right here. So Ojitos Mentirosos is a beloved cumbia song originally composed by Peruvian songwriter Core Cuestas. The song has remained popular across generations with its earliest notable recording by La Sonora del Peru. Cover versions and legacy over the decades, numerous artists have recorded their own renditions. La Sonora Santanera. I think that's the popular one right there. La Sonora Santanera y los Dinamiteros de Colombia. I don't know. For sure, La Sonora de Santanera are the ones that made it super popular. But right now, Chinito Pacas remade this song, so everybody's making the trend of painting their faces with clowns. And yeah, I'll show you guys a little bit of the trend and then what I think about this. I'm not gonna be able to play the whole song just because it'll get copywritten and then or a strike, but you guys can get the vibes right now.
Traes a tu amiga a la feria de Jocotenango para grabar el trend de Ojitos Mentirosos.
So that's a song. There we go. So let me play the whole video again, so you guys get the vibes, and we can react to it. So technically, they're just showcasing, like, this girl like at a fair. It almost seems like I don't know, like a very All right, I'm back on. I don't know if man, I don't know who's back still here. I think I lost connection. Can you guys still hear me? Everybody's good? I lost connection for some reason. Everybody good? I don't know. For some reason, I got a message that I lost connection. Angel, if you're still with us, blink twice. Everybody good? I lost connection for some reason, but I'm back. I see you guys here. Oh man, I'm sorry about the freaking. For some reason, it said my internet went out, but I had internet. So, long story short, we know what it was. What the hell was it? Oh man, I'm so lost. I'm glad. Or who it was, we should say. What the heck is going on? Man, you guys got to fill me in what's going on in the comment section. But here, so pretty much, a long story short, where I left off, the trend is with this song that we showcase of Ojitos Mentirosos. They showcase all this freaking videos, imagery. But a lot of people were complaining that, you know what, it's cool that you guys have this nice trends going on. Everybody's remaking their own video with the song, right? It became a trend. But And then this video in specific got like I mentioned 6.2 million likes. So that's only likes, and I believe it went over like freaking either 16 or six, like I think 16 million or something like that. Let me see if I can go to this account. Um, uh, yeah, it's currently at 35 million views. So everybody was like, oh, remaking it, and everybody's trying to go viral with this song, right? But then if you really pay attention to what the song is intended to is, or at least what people are relating to what the trend should be about, is that there's a lot of kids, especially like in Mexico or Tijuana, that there's kids, like when you're pull over to a stoplight or whatnot, there's kids that are over there juggling, that they have their face painted, and that's what the whole Ojitos Mentirosos are, right? And that they're living a sad life, day to day, like asking for a couple of pesos. They're trying to earn their day to just have enough money to eat by juggling, by at times many they put like fuel in their mouth and blow fire, so many different things. So now the trends, even though they're like produced super dope and the imagery super nice, but they're saying that that's not the reality, what these kids of Ojitos Mentirosos are living on a day-to-day life. And this is what this is what the trend should be, right? Those are the kids that live that Ojitos Mentirosos lifestyle on a day-to-day basis. And it's not a beautiful cinematic video. It's a sad reality, right? So they're saying, like, yeah, it's nice that you guys are making these videos, but man, I don't know what the heck's going on with my internet. Sorry, this is the first time this actually happens. There's a lot of different things that actually happened today. I got a bunch of um oh man, there's a lot of different things that happened today on this live, but I really appreciate you guys tuning in and sticking around, if you guys actually stuck around. um but yeah, I don't know if my freaking Wi-Fi, I looked at my Wi-Fi extension right now and it was completely out. But yeah, what I was saying, 2 minutes left, you got to pay the bill. uh they kidnapped him. Now I'm back, man. So many different things, man. Such a blessing. I got super chats on this one. I had quite a few people tuning in, but where I left off is that these kids that live the sad reality on, Ojitos, Mentirosos, right here, look. Like, you see, it's a everyday struggle, and my whole thing is like, maybe we can change their day into a very beautiful and positive day for these kids, and start a new trend by, instead, yes, make your production a very beautiful production, but include these kids that are living this day on a daily basis with these struggles. Maybe we can start that trend. It just makes me so sad, man. Like, it makes me so sad that life is not easy. Life is very, very hard, and obviously some of us haven't, like, some of them have it a lot harder than most of us. And yeah, it's sad to see, especially when you go down south to Tijuana and all those different places. But it just makes you appreciate your everything that you have. But yeah, hopefully more and more people can start, like, changing this trend around and helping these people. I know I've spoken with my cousin, and I know when he's down south, he'll like give them a couple, like, some change and or some food and things like that. I think little gestures like that mean the most in the world to kids and people that are struggling down over there. So hopefully more people, I'll try to clip this out, and hopefully we can make this into a trend. because it is sad. There was another one. I'm not sure if I am able to find it, but there was another one that's same thing. They put that song of Ojitos Mentirosos, but they put it to dogs somewhere down south in a dog shelter, and you can see one that has like it's a missing eye. They're all scared, they're just like they don't know what's happening, but they're behind these cages, obviously because they've been like rescued from being out in the streets, but all they know is that they're just locked up in these cages waiting for somebody to rescue them. And it's a sad reality. I think that would be one of my biggest goals. And maybe at one point, if we create this community between all of us, maybe we can start some sort of organization or some sort of like something to do something positive, especially since we live so close to down south, that maybe we can start like something that we can create or generate some funds to change some people's lives down there. And nothing huge, right? But the smallest little thing can make a world of a difference to somebody living down south, or a puppy, or who knows, right? Rescue a couple dogs and find them good families, something like that. That would be the ultimate goal. And if I do have a couple of you guys here that's still left, right, maybe we can do something like that. I know it's we all face hard times in our own financial burdens and things like that, but yeah, I think at one point, at least for me, that would be one of my goals, to do that. And I was thinking the other day too that I often say, oh, when I make it, I'm gonna do this, when I make it, I'm gonna do that. But why wait till later when we can start doing little things to create that domino effect? So yeah, like if you guys are ever interested of the somebody disliked it. I don't know why somebody gave me a dislike to this video, or especially what I'm talking about right now. That's it is what it is. People have different beliefs, right? But yeah, long story short, if you guys ever want to make something positive for somebody down south or in Mexico, like let's make it happen. And we don't have to be like fully freaking rich or wait till we actually make it in life to change somebody's life. But yeah, for sure, that's something that I would for sure want to do, especially now that I have a daughter. I see things so differently now, that I have a daughter, and I see these older ladies carrying their baby, selling chicles, and every day carrying their baby, just trying to make ends meet. It's heartbreaking. I wouldn't even want my daughter to face any of that. And oh man, I can't even imagine. But maybe at one point we can make something, make some sort of organization, and yeah, change somebody's life at least for a day, But all right, let me see what you guys are saying in the comments. It's a tough life in the fact that they're just kids. Exactly. Of course, it was. We told you it was Chelo messing with. Dude, all right, we're gonna cut this freaking live stream like now. Oh man, para el Wi-Fi. Oh man, this has never happened. You guys have been my freaking. You guys have been here before, and this has never happened in the past. I apologize once again, but anyways, we're gonna end this pretty close. I think I have like one or two more videos to react in. We'll call it a day. Here, this next video, I think it's one of the reasons why they invented AI. Why? Because they don't want. Bro, I'm late to the party. Oh shit. Let me see. I am hamster, bro. I'm late to the party. Well, it will. Maybe somebody in the comment section can catch you guys up. But I'm so happy that you were able to make it to the live stream. Just to catch you up, I've been freezing like 2-3 times, and I've had to restart the live. But luckily, I have a couple of you guys still behind, and it's been a very special live stream for sure. So thank you for stopping by. But so this next video, I'm not sure how factual it is, but they say that this is one of the main reasons why they started AI, because now you can't even differentiate what's real or not. So let's check this out. So what if these type of creatures or demons are actually out there, but now with AI, you wouldn't even know if this is truthful or not. For those that are into conspiracies and all that, I know you guys probably heard of like people that shapeshift and all that stuff, and who knows if we're actually seeing a real life shapeshifter. But now it's just like, oh, it's AI. Like, how are you gonna believe that? So we don't even know nowadays. Yeah, freaking crazy. So here, let me see. Let me see what the comment section is saying. By the way, so yeah, you see, that's the first one. This is why they created AI, so we would not know the difference between real and fake. I rebuke it in Jesus' name. Se ven que son antiguos esos videos, no puede ser AI, son demonios. Yeah, so people are saying, hey, it could be truthful. Like, all of this can be real. It looks like old videos, but the thing is, like, you can even create similar effects on, like, through editing software, right? So now you don't even know. Ese video es antiguo, estaba escondido, lo sacan a la luz porque ya se querían manifestar abiertamente. So that she's saying that all of these are old videos that they wanted to bring out to light, but now with AI, you're not even going to be able to tell the difference, but they're pretty much exposing all of this in real time. Los ángeles caídos están aquí, so the fallen angels are here. Yeah, super crazy, but it's very, AI is very helpful and useful, but at the same time, there's good and bad with AI. For instance, with this live stream, I used AI to create me the thumbnail. Otherwise, it would have taken me like at least 30 minutes to create a thumbnail. So, but with AI, I did it like in 30 minutes. But yeah, all of this is crazy that we can't even know what's real or not. And then the last video that I wanted to showcase before we end this, and then we'll just do a quick browse on your guys' comments to see if you guys want to call in or have any final messages before we end this live. But not sure if many of you guys have seen the latest event or incident that happened with this baby, Emmanuel Aro. So I'm sure you guys have seen it if you guys have been on social media. So this baby, it appeared that he had some sort of health issue. A lot of people were saying that the reason why this baby had a health issue was because apparently he had this issue that when you shake a baby, his eyes get affected in some sort. And it became super viral when the parents came out in the news saying that the mom had gotten hit and she had a bruise on her eye. And apparently somebody like at the parking lot of Big Five like took her baby, and she said like the person that took the baby said hola, hit her, she fell to the ground and took the baby. So let me show you guys a little bit of not the video, but at least so you guys can get a little bit of the imagery of who I'm talking about, just in case you guys haven't heard of this case. So this is the little boy. So this is the little boy that apparently the kids that get shaken quite hard, they get this side effect of like their eye being affected, right? And it's so sad to, oh man, it's super sad that a kid like I don't even think he was a year yet, and for him to be suffering. And supposedly one of the theories was that the parents didn't want to be dealing with him any longer, so they came out in the news saying that this event happened, that somebody kidnapped her baby, but nobody believed the parents. So let me see if I can find the parents so you guys can see who I'm talking about, just in case you guys haven't seen who the parents are. Let's see. So these are the parents. It's a small image here, but this is when they first came out. So the baby was 7 months, and these are both of the parents that came out, and they were talking about the incident and they were reporting it. But then next thing you know, when social media took off, and nobody believed their story no more. Nobody believed it, and the current update right now is they both got arrested. I do see your comment, Toño, that they both got arrested for unaliving the baby. You can see here a little bit of the image where they're taking the mom, but they also took the dad. And a lot of people were questioning that she had her hair done, nails done, and if her baby was really kidnapped, you wouldn't even have time to be getting your hair done, your nails done. That you wouldn't even be considering such things. Your number one focus would be looking for your kid. So obviously both of them got arrested, and it appears the latest news right now is that apparently Jake Otto has been seen with detectives on the side of the highway. So apparently now it seems like he's trying to work with the detectives and letting them know where the baby was buried. So, let me see. So I think those are the detectives right there. And that's Jake Otto right there. He's obviously in handcuffs and with police officers. But yeah, apparently they're looking for the baby. And I believe he was taking them to where they buried the baby. So very unfortunate case. I just can't believe that their own parents could have done such thing. But yeah, that's pretty much all the that's pretty much all the different topics I had for this live stream. I really enjoyed your guys' freaking comment section. There was so much. You guys had your own conversation going back and forth, and my Wi-Fi for sure sucked this time, and you guys made it all better. But I'm gonna talk to Chelo. I'm gonna tell her stop disconnecting my Wi-Fi. But yeah, really appreciate you guys. If you guys actually had fun here on this live stream, I'm for sure going to be doing more live streams on Sundays, and I want you guys to be more interactive. Continue calling in and or commenting at least, but let's make it happen, and hopefully sooner than later we can start a good, so something good to make somebody's life positive down south. Whether it's kids or stray dogs, things like that. But let me know if you guys have any final words before I close this out, or if you guys want to go ahead and call in the hotline before I close this out. And aside from that, if you guys don't have any final words, then hopefully you guys had a good weekend, and tomorrow being Monday, you guys start a fresh new week. Every day is a very special day to start fresh, to start new goals, and if whatever you didn't accomplish this week, you can start fresh tomorrow and just tackle those new goals, new dreams, and always continue moving forward. Let's see. I don't know about the boat. I think I'm lost. Enjoy that Chinese. Yeah, for sure we're gonna eat Chinese food whenever you come down to San Diego, Toño. So yeah, any final words? I'll wait for maybe one more minute, and then after that I'll be closing out the live. Thank you once again. You guys made it so freaking dope, man. Aldo, Toño, Julian, Yak, Reborn Dolls, Paloma, thank you for joining in. I'm not sure if you're still here, but If I'm missing somebody, sorry, but I think I named everybody that was interactive here. Thank you. Once again, Angel Houseman. Till next time.